cost of childcare may account for a good portion of a family's monthly budget, and Groundwork Ohio says that price tag is going up.
NBC4's Delaney Roof joins us live with how this may affect the workforce throughout the state. Delaney, what have you learned?
Jennifer, Carrie, when it comes to childcare here in Ohio, it can cost between $10,000 to $13,000 a year for each child. That's according to Groundwork Ohio. So it really is no surprise that many families are struggling to make ends meet. Now, Groundwork Ohio says many parents are stuck in a restrictive cycle. They are either choosing to work so they can hopefully pay for childcare or staying at home to watch the kids while collecting government subsidies. And if many of these parents choose to stay at home, that does hurt the Ohio workforce. Portsmouth parent Sharis Davis says she was stuck in that cycle. She and her husband could only afford to send their son to daycare after Davis started working at that daycare.
That cycle continues because then if their children can't get into daycare and have that early education that they need, the statistics says that family, it'll keep going so that those children will grow up and have the same issues with their children.
Well, Groundwork Ohio says that just last week, Governor DeWine said that child care needs to be better supported here in Ohio, so they recommend you calling your state senator or representative if you do want to see change. Local for you in Columbus, I'm Delaney Ruth, NBC4.
All right, Delaney, thank you. And in our last hour, we asked you in our fast feedback question, have you had to cut down spending in other areas to afford child care? 65% of you say yes, you have had to make those changes. And this is something, when we heard that number, we both kind of said, whoa. And this is a discussion I've had in my own household. My husband stays at home so that we don't have to pay for child care.
$10,000 to $13,000. It's almost kind of like, you know, you want the safety, but what comes with that? Exactly.
And the fact that so many of us have to make additional sacrifices in order to afford that, it's kind of crazy.
And that's across all incomes, for sure.
Exactly.